Okay, no idea where the trophy is here, and we're not going to worry about that anymore, because now we are getting a good time on this stage. Although I'd like to change up my marble at some point now. One thing that's nice about getting new marbles too is it's a good excuse to change up which marble I use. Which I like to do frequently. I do kind of like this marble, for how, not that crazy of a concept it is. I do tend to like marbles that have more of a concept to them rather than just, oh look, here's a pattern. But all things considered, this is a nice looking pattern. This one feels especially glossy, which I think is one of the things I like about it. I remember having a hard time going through that part quickly enough. Jeez, not anymore. I don't have any notion of what is a faster or slow route for this stage, I admit, but ugh, that was horribly botched. That's a good example of where this game's way easier than its predecessor still, though, because I compared this to the, like the basketball hoops you had to jump through in the first game at one point. I'm like, okay, that was a massive overcorrection on my part. I still don't know if I like having these guardrails or not. In a weird way, they do make things easier, but also make it harder, because if you bump into them from the side, yeah, they're a big help. But if you accidentally land on them, they can also send you careening off to one side in a way that wouldn't have happened otherwise. Yeah, I absolutely could have gone a much better time there. Let's see if we can go for a gold here. Would feel better having a few golds on this chapter. Dude. I don't expect to get golds on all of them, just because some of these stages I really don't like, frankly. I think there's the... I might describe myself as being really lukewarm on lots of the stages in the original game, to be perfectly honest. You don't have nearly as much of the personality, I think, in the stages in this game that the first game had. Whereas I tend to feel a lot more strongly about the stages in the challenge update. For better and worse. But I'd rather feel something than not. So I am still, despite me not liking some of the stages here much at all, I nevertheless really happy with this chapter. If you can just go through this without messing up the jumps, that would be a pretty easy, I think, gold. Gold is still not a super high bar to clear. I don't think it's supposed to be. Like, the actual time to beat to, like, look in any way cool or impressive is absolutely... Oh my god, overcorrecting still. Is absolutely diamond. It's the thing where it's like, pressing a direction does two things at once. It gives you spin and it makes you move in a direction in the air. Sometimes you only want one of those things. Anyways, gold, woohoo. Cool. If I can manage to get silver on each of these, huh? That's the thing. Silver, I'd get a marble for it. Let me switch marbles regardless. If I can get silver on everything, that'd be a nice bar to clear, I think. See if I can see something fun to use that's not my usual go-tos. Black hole would be... Black hole's fun, but at the same time, it's still got that issue. Is this one still... Oh, wow. I guess people complained about psychedelic. This is the one I think it is, isn't it? I almost can't even tell. This is that one that I complained was way too bright earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, the psychedelic marble isn't, like, on fire anymore. It's funny. But yeah, let's see if we can go for, I can actually see the marble now. They completely removed the glow, though. I don't think I had to completely remove it. Okay, a little slow there. But, I don't need to go super fast for this first part here or anything. So that's not really what I want to do. More than anything right now, my intention is actually just to, shoot. My intention is just to get to the last part so I can practice that. This one always felt less like psychedelic, more like lava to me, and not like in the lava lamp sense of lava either. And now I'm remembering how I was doing this part. Yeah, that part at the beginning is real satisfying to do quickly, I will say. This game does do a good job of making it feel good to play well. I had no idea what I was trying to do there. It wouldn't hurt to figure out a route for the earlier part as I go through this either. But the more important part is just, hi. I guess we're bouncing like this today. The more important part is just getting to the end so I can actually do that part somewhat efficiently, as to not, get a good time on the first part and then spend the entirety of the rest of my time in the stage on on the last part. And there's a certain bottleneck kind of thing to this, right? If you want to try to be fast, but you're really slow at one part, well, you're not really fast anymore, no matter how good you are at the earlier part. And any small improvements in the earlier, or any small improvements in the part that you're good at will not really help, because they'll be smaller than the big improvements you can get by, you know, not being awful at the other part. So this part is the part that I need to actually not be awful at, and by that I mean this part's fairly easy. This meaning what I'm doing at this very instant. The difficult part is this, which I proceed to get on the first try. So, yeah, sure, I guess that works. And now I have gold. You know what? Okay, sure. I'm curious if I actually got my... I'm curious if I was on pace for diamond on that first part, when I ran through that quickly. If I could have kept pace through the last portion where you have to jump across, or you have to do the big jumps. I'm curious if I would have... if I managed to make it the first try, I'm curious if I would have gone diamond. Because I only barely got gold there. And again, gold's not a super high bar to clear. But that means, this is the only thing between us now and actually having silver everywhere. In the past I did lots of jumps and whatnot on this part. Seems like I shouldn't. This seems like it's very much a sort of stage where you largely need to figure out how to well, you need to figure out how you're supposed to do it, kind of. Lost all my speed there. Should have held forward more from the beginning. But yeah, it's this big kind of auto-scroller-ish thing where you do need to get an idea of how you're supposed to do lots of parts here. And you just do it the right way, instead of pressing the right things at the right time, that sort of thing. Yeah, maybe this part I just shouldn't try going any faster on than is the norm. I shouldn't. Come on. Maybe this part I just shouldn't try to... oh, I'm falling a long way this time. Because there's actually a level here. This part I actually should, just not jump or anything right here. And just let myself lose the speed. I keep moving at a speed that's fairly manageable here. Very much rode the edge there very barely, but worked regardless. could have used that dash a bit better, I imagine, but... There definitely isn't, darn it, there definitely is an element of controlling yourself at high speeds here, but a whole lot of this really is just, Oh, I missed a gem anyways. Okay, well. Well, a lot of this really is just, you know, press the right things at the right time, regulate your speed to roughly what the developers expected of you, etc. I feel like the stage is, in many parts, spectacle. I am curious what high-level play in this stage looks like. Maybe something kind of like that, I don't know. Look up. Oh, no, I'm not, that's not high-level play. That's not what that is. That's not where I'm supposed to be. Oh, did I reactivate an old checkpoint? Oh, more practice. Oh, I'm slow now. What the heck? Okay. But yeah, I think you just need to not improvise too much. Maybe there's some crazy trick you can do here to save tons of time, and that's the idea of the game, right? But a whole lot of this to me seems to just be kind of don't rock the boat too much and it'll work out. Actually hold forwards the whole time here so you can keep your speed. There we go. Keep your speed here even if you don't have a speed boost as well. Yeah, don't try to do anything crazy here. What I should probably do there is run off on the right side, maybe. Darn it. This part here is still basically improvised for me every time. Come on. Yeah, let's try to do something more like... Honestly, if I even just go really fast. Yeah, just go on the right. I don't know why that never occurred to me. No, the first time I went through here. Because I struggled on that part for a while. Here, I'm just not going to do anything too crazy. I'll just go along with it. Well, I don't have the gem, which is unfortunate. But otherwise... Yeah! I'm pretty certain I'm going backwards. But that felt cool anyways. Yeah, so where am I supposed to be here? Over here, probably. Okay. Okay, we're learning our way around here, so we're not expecting to do this all in one go flawlessly or anything, but... You jerk. There are... Is this the one that I've usually had trouble with? There's at least one of these where I have actually had meaningful difficulty getting through here with the speed it seems to expect me to have. No, it seems pretty okay. Well, I think. Yeah, there you go. Oh, cool. You're just gonna stick something dead in the middle of that path? I mean, sure, if I know it's there, I can move to the right side, I guess. Knowing what to do ahead of time is kind of the name of the game. You run through this lots of times and optimize, so... Fine. Well. Okay, this time you don't want to hold up or forward the whole time. Please let me fall. You're not nice to you with these kill planes. You're not put in very generous locations. Okay, so look up, but don't hold forwards the whole time. Just a lot of the time. Silver, actually. Okay. That's a very generous silver. Yeah, we can go for gold there. Hi, Abby. Okay, cool. So next time, I think what we'll do is we'll go through here again. I'll try for a gold here. And though you might spend a little bit of time, I don't know if... We'll have like 2 episodes to try to get gold on these two. It might happen. It would be nice to have all gold here everywhere. I might give myself just the 2 episodes to do it. If I don't pull it off, which very possible I won't, then we just move on to Marble Blast Ultra, and that'll be that. Alright, see you everyone. Yep. Marble Ultra, you know what I mean.